We're coming up 2 months since the sad downfall of VShojo after it became clear the management was not paying their talents and even going as far as to not pay the 500k that was promised to be donated to the IDF in Iron Mouse's behalf. But there's so much more wrong with them. Apparently, even in the grave, they're still robbing the talents and the fans as a result. You see, the drama is just not over with them. Michi Mochivi came forward with a statement that reads, "I'm sorry, but unfortunately VShojo has locked me out of all options and will not allow me to fulfill any of your unfulfilled merch. We were communicating with them actively about all your unfulfilled merch and ways to obtain them and make this right for weeks. And even though we offer multiple ways we could sort this out properly through so many talks and negotiations, including an option where I pay for everything myself and it low-key felt like there was hope here, they then finally denied it all due to reasons they didn't say. I basically cannot access any of my merch, including all the merch I personally spent months producing, making, shipping, and paid for 100% by myself. This whole situation has been a nightmare. We fought really hard and held out hope for this, just to be shut down at every turn for reasons I don't understand. I seriously apologize for everything that's been going on, and for the lack of a proper explanation too. I wish I could tell you guys I understand why I had to be this way, but I honestly don't. However, on a good note, I'm looking into a form of compensation for the future for those who have ordered my merch and was affected by this, as an apology from my end. So hopefully this will help restore our whimsy a little bit. Let me cook! Thank you for those that have sent your merch inquiries, trusted us, and helped us throughout this process. I'm so sorry I couldn't do more to help. Again, I'm sorry for bringing bad news like this. I really hope things could have been different. That is just nasty. While it's nice Michi's gonna try to compensate her fans, it should have never ended up this way. I feel really bad for the fans that spent their hard-earned cash to support their idols, their OCs, the people that they watch, whether that's at home or on break at work or shopping at the grocery store. Michi should not have to deal with such lunacy, and sadly, she's not the only one who's still having merch withheld from her. Giga is also in hot water with VShojo as well. Posted not long before Michi did, and her statement reads, "Too long to read, VShojo is blocking me from getting my unfulfilled merch items. I was informed the other night that even though I have an agreement signed by myself and the company that explicitly states that I am to receive any unsold or unfulfilled merch from VShojo, I likely won't be getting it anymore. This sucks. I was going to pay to retrieve the items and take on all costs of fulfilling the orders that VShojo never fulfilled so that members of my community wouldn't get screwed, but that doesn't seem possible anymore. We learned a bit ago that the warehouse will not release any merchandise to us because VShojo had outstanding debts/fees towards the company that was storing and shipping our items. One of the members came forward wanting to pay those fees so that people like myself who are owed these items can at least recover them. For some reason unknown to me at this time, this is being blocked. I can make a million assumptions, but I don't have any real answers as to why this is happening. So now we're not only seeing our fans and talents not being able to exchange merchandise with each other, but now we're finding out that VShojo wasn't even paying the company that was handling the merchandise to begin with. Good lord, we just gotta know how much debt was gun run in. I'm beginning to think the more that comes out about this company, the more that I think that VShojo might have been a money laundering scheme. Something else is going on behind closed doors that we don't know about yet, as if the stuff we know now isn't bad enough. I do have a feeling that this isn't the last we see in this company. I'll tell you what. But wait, it's not just Michi and Giga. Amelie had to put in her input as well. The same thing is happening to me. To make matters worse, a majority of my own merch was my property before ever joining VShojo. I paid for those items myself. I'm not able to even get those items. I'm so sorry if you're waiting on merch. Just wow. Just wow, salt in the wound after a pie in the face. That's a double whammy. Now, it's important to note that Amelie had been doing just fine as an independent streamer. However, she needed help to offload some of the responsibilities when it came to merch and promotion, so she settled on VShojo to help her out with that. This also meant that apparently she had to transfer the merch that she had before joining the company and giving the trust and green light for VShojo to take over distribution. But they won't even give her back the old merch. That is just... I don't know how much lower you can go than that. Oh yeah, did I mention they rob sick people? The amount of incompetence I've seen from this company then and now is just insulting. It's nothing more than a money laundering scheme that these grifters behind closed doors chose to operate just so they could take advantage of the kindness and support that these talents gave to them, and yet they got nothing back. Good riddance to VShojo, and I'm happy to see them all free, but I'm also sad that there's still some major burdens left to tackle. Hopefully, all of the fans get compensated, and if you were one of those who ordered merch from a VShojo member and haven't gotten anything yet, let me know in the comments below. I like to get to know, and thanks for watching this video. Support all my socials, subscribe to my channel, join my Discord. Special thanks to Jason F for supporting the Patreon. This is your sunshine, Yui Tachibana, sunsetting for the day.